You look like a spastic queen.
That's more like this.
I was
Yeah.
thinking that's more like this.
We're live,
Yes,
guys.
Fia.
Oh.
Hey guys, what's up?
Oh god.
It's been a week.
Greetings, everybody. We are Crit Cats, and we are back with this week's episode of Descent into Avernus. Likely, this is going to be our season 2 finale. And
Hey.
so far, it's been a really bumpy ride. Our heroes at one point got sucked into a conspiracy over a murder plot of their own failed assassination, and eventually got caught up looking for the Cult of the Dead 3 below Baldur's Gate, where they discovered that the High Overseer of the Holy City of Elturel, Thavius Krieg, had sold the entire population of his city out to Archduke Zariel. And so our heroes find themselves now in the damned city. Last, they were attempting to find Duke Ulder Ravengard, leader of the Flaming Fist of Baldur's Gate. He went off to look for the Helm of Torm's Sight, a conduit to speaking to the god Torm, in order to try to figure out how they could save the city from damnation. Well, when they found him, they were unable to remove the helmet, and so they're on their way back now to the High Hall in order to try to get exorcism specialist Feria Jinx to have a look at the helm and maybe remove it. And so our party finds themselves looking for Gideon Lightward now so they can try to put a stop to him and his army of undead taking over the city. And on their way out to see them, they were accosted by 4 giant minotaur skeletons in the Chapel of Light. And that's where we left off. First to act was Francis.
Can you drag us onto that tab?
Oh, yes, my apologies.
There we go. All right, so I got one standing right behind me. I'm going to whip around, put a little in the pants, and then take a shot with the great sword. 13? I don't remember if a 13 hits or not.
6-second silence before the song actually.
Oh, right, Pantera.
13 does actually hit.
Ooh, so that's 12 slashing. And second shot, 17 for 10 slashing. And
as
then
this pile of bones is forming, before it's able to loft its axe and try to rebut, you take some chunks out of its rib cage and out of its pelvis.
Okay, and then I'm going to swing around here to the side, get between Vice and the Minotaur, and end my turn. Ned, you're up.
Gadoosh. I'm going to run this way. Ooh, that is too far. In that case, let's focus fire on the same guy. Hellfrost Flail. I think a 21 hits.
It certainly does.
Be 14.
It's actually
One of which
13
is
bludgeoning
cold.
and 1 cold, right?
Yes,
You find the
that
bones
is
to be
correct.
brittle under the bludgeoning force of your flail.
Ooh, skadoosh was the right word then. Second attack. You said 13
It's a
hit.
hit.
So 9 bludgeoning and 1 cold.
You splinter the Minotaur skeleton into pieces. You smack it once right at the base of the skull and then once in the center of the pelvis, and the vertebrae clatter to the ground independently of each other.
I cackle mercilessly and run to the south. And it is Vice's turn.
Cool. I was bleeding from my gut like 5 minutes ago, right?
Yeah.
Owie. Okay.
5 minutes plus 3 weeks.
Time works weird in Avernus, okay?
Does.
It's like wibbly wobbly timey wimey, right?
Uh, I will throw a sacred flame over at this guy.
That's a dex save, is that right?
Yeah.
Fails.
Cool. That's my turn.
Unfortunately, I don't think undead are vulnerable to radiant damage anymore, because this is 5th edition.
Lame. It seems like they should be, right?
Yeah, demons and devils used to be too.
Well, I'm gonna run up on this Minotaur. Right here. And I'm going to swing my great axe at him. I pushed the wrong button. Hold on. Ah, what's going on? I'm new.
Apparently so.
Oof.
I remember my first time swinging a great axe.
How's a 20?
That hits.
11 slashing. And that's my turn.
Your axe definitely bites bone that time. Knocks some chunks out.
All right. Well, I'm just going to go straight for a firebolt on this one here. All right. Let's see what we got. Come on, big money. 18.
That's a hit.
Awesome. For 17. Yeah, boy.
Wow.
Nice.
That's more than usual. Very good. And I'm going to move over here and hide in the corner. All right. On to the Minotaurs.
Okay. The one in the lower right corner, the southeast corner of the chapel, is going to charge Ned. Ugh, does a
Ooh.
25 hit?
Yeah. It is.
That's 18 piercing, plus
Oof.
an extra 2d8. That's an extra 4. Jesus Christ.
The 2d8 is from what
The
source?
From the
the
charge
charge.
attack. Also, you
Charge
need to
attack.
make a strength saving throw.
So are those two separate sources of damage?
No.
I'm
It's-
heavy armor master, so
I wish it were then.
okay. So 29. Oof. And I was already
I
injured.
need a strength saving throw.
That shouldn't be an issue. Oh, it might be an issue.
Actually, ties go to the defender, so you don't get knocked prone or pushed 10 feet. So what happens is, this Minotaur skeleton lowers its axe, lowers its head, grinds one horn against the ground, and charges at Ned. I don't believe that rhymed. And he skewers him right through the gut. But Ned holds it down. Pushes
Now we
Oh,
match.
the horn back into the ground.
yeah, he's in for it. If I don't die first.
Let's see, what are their movement speeds? 40 feet? Jesus.
Uh-oh.
Bring it on.
No, this one's going to charge Rozzy.
Gasp.
A 19?
Yeah, that'll do it.
That's 8 piercing.
Ow!
And you need to make a. Oh, actually, no, it's another 2d4, right?
2d8.
Yeah, 2d8.
What am I doing?
It's actually 20 piercing
What? Why?
because
He
it's a charge
charged.
attack. And you need to make a strength saving throw.
The Minotaur skeleton uses charged attack. It's super effective.
Oh,
13.
Rozzy gets. This one blindsides Rozzy and upends her as it skewers her with the other horn. And as you fall to the ground, Rozzy, this other one is going to try and bring its axe down on you.
Ooh.
And this is going to be
Advantage.
advantage because
Dang.
it didn't matter
Dang.
anyway. Oh, jeez.
Damn!
I didn't know they could do that much damage.
2d12 plus 4. Holy shit.
We're good.
Okay. That brings it to Rhea and Lulu. I think Rhea's going to use one of her attacks to help Rozzy to her feet.
Did I miss it? What did Vargas do?
He threw a firebolt for some obscene amount of damage. 18 or
Yeah,
something.
for good old
All
17.
wizards
Yeah.
really do is stand around and look pretty, right?
Sit still, look pretty.
You just told on yourself for knowing that song.
It's pitch perfect. I watched it. It's cool.
Pitch Perfect has a way of making you like it,
I've never
Mhm.
seen it.
even if you don't want to.
Never watched it.
So Rozzy, Rhea reaches down, reaches a hand out to you to try to pull you up out of the way before the axe comes down at you again. Do you take it?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna grab her hand and I'm gonna get up.
Okay, so she's going to use one of her multi-attacks then to pull you to your feet. The other one is going to be directed at this Minotaur skeleton that everybody's been wailing on. 16 hits for 9 slashing. Who is going to come up and try to trunk smash?
Trunk smash, trunk smash, trunk smash.
That's
Hey! She did it!
That's bludgeoning damage, so she actually knocks off one of the thing's horns. And that brings it back to the top of the round, and Francis.
All right, Francis seeing Rozzy. Oh, Ned get decimated but not fall down. Rozzy falling down. He's going to run right up behind her, slap an arm on her shoulder, and pump in 20 points of lay on hands. So you heal 20 points.
Udaman.
And bonus action. I'm trying to think. Give me 1 second here. All right. Bonus action. I'm going to not use it. I'll end my turn right there. Ned, you're up.
Putting
Well,
us on our toes.
And he's got himself in position to have a sentinel attack on both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Well played, Francis.
It was either that or Misty step over to Ned to make sure he doesn't die.
don't
But-
worry
Vice
about
is going
me.
to take care of that.
Yeah.
Don't worry about
Now
me,
Vice is out of healing.
because this guy has pissed Ned off. So first things first, she's going to use a bonus action to use Second Wind.
Oh, here we go. Damn.
Ooh, boy.
Ned digs down deep.
16, I'll take it. And then he's gonna he's gonna smack the guy with his flail.
Oh,
4, only 7. Another hit. 25. Wow, I'm rolling bad on damage, but anyway, so then he's gonna take his what you call it, action surge and swing again.
it's the Tasmanian
Wait a minute,
Nedvil.
I'm sorry, I didn't count.
It was 15 damage.
No, but it wasn't though because it's bludgeoning damage.
It was 13 bludgeoning total.
Okay.
Oh, right.
Chunks are definitely coming off of this skeleton. It has maybe 2/3 of its bones left.
So I guess I missed that one, and then
No, wait. 12 hits.
12 hits. Wow. Well, good, because a 9 definitely doesn't.
It does not.
So that's 10 more bludgeoning, 1 cold.
It's got maybe 1/3 of its bones left now.
And that's all I could do. I've used all my runes, so
The Tasmanian Nedvil.
all right. Vice is up.
Uh, do I want to use a spell slot for this? I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna Sacred Flame this guy again.
Okay. Oof.
Fuck.
This time, as you tried to bathe the Minotaur skeleton in radiant fire, it pulls one of the curtains in front of it from the wall. And because it's
Really
not
rude.
actually fire, it doesn't burn through.
Those are some really good curtains for being in hell.
Well, they weren't originally, you know.
It's like those thick, like maroon velvet curtains that are on the middle school auditoriums.
Ugh.
Yeah, the ones that haven't been washed since 1984.
Or memory unlocked.
Yep.
God.
Why do we all have the same memory?
Mine were teal personally, but yeah, I know what you mean.
I was in the theater department for both middle school and high school. I got up close and personal with those curtains.
Mhm. Pit orchestra.
You ever been hit by one while it's closing?
Yes.
All right, back to hell.
Yes, back to hell. That'll be my
Did you
turn.
finish your... Okay. I'm out of rages, which is really inconvenient right now because I feel like I'm getting my butt kicked.
At least he can't
I'm just
charge.
gonna do a great X attack on the one above me, the one in the north. 24. 14 slashing.
You sever the spinal column, and the top half of the Minotaur skeleton falls off, and it just stops.
Alright, that means my second attack is whipping around to the one below me. That's a 20. And 6 slashing damage. And that's it for me.
All right, I'm gonna move over to here and take a shot at this Minotaur down there below me. So let's take a shot. 16.
That's a hit.
Oh, for real? That's
This one employs the
that's a-
cone shield technique as well.
I managed to get just a little singed.
It burns through and
Alright,
smacks
yeah.
him anyway, but
All right. Well, that's the end of my turn.
This is a really impressive curtain technique.
Oh shoot. I
When
must
the
have
bull's the
deleted the one
Matador.
that was in the initiative order. Hold on.
They were at 2.
Yeah. Okay. The lower Minotaur skeleton, the southerly one, is going to try to Great Axe Ned. As a 21 hit.
It just hits.
Oof. Ugh.
Yes, he's good. 14 damage.
You can feel that these creatures were incredibly strong in life as the axe comes crashing down into your splint mail.
You know, it's quite common for me to forget I have heavy armor master, so
Oh
at
yeah,
least I'm
it's only
remembering that.
14. That's good. The other one is going to try to attack Rozzy again. Because Rozzy is the only one that's hit this one. As an 18 hit.
Yes.
Sentinel attack.
Oof. Rozzy's hurt pretty bad.
It'll take 8 slashing in retaliation.
But it makes that attack with a cost. Okay. Rhea is going to circle around.
I'm sorry. I messed up with my sound for a second. How much damage did I take?
A lot.
How much?
23.
Okay.
See, that's the second. This is the thing right above Francis' attack.
Yes. Okay. Got it. Yeah. Can they see my health bar?
Yes.
Let's say that Rozzy looks not good.
That last great axe attack definitely left a big mark. Rozzy's very visibly bleeding. Oh, that one misses. Rhea unleashes a storm of steel, but only manages to connect once. For being very large and very strong, unfortunately this thing is also pretty agile and uses its axe to deflect most of the incoming assault. Lulu's going to circle around here and go for a trunk smash. 11 misses. And that brings it back to the top of the round and Frankie.
How damaged does a skeleton look to me?
Not very.
All right, and then I'm going to use the last 10 of my lay on hands to heal up Rozzy. So you're going to heal 10 points. And then, yeah, I guess I'm just going to stay right there. That's all I got. Ned, you're up.
Okay. Oh, he's going down. 16. Why am I rolling so low for damage?
It doesn't
So that's
matter.
6.
That is enough to bury this Minotaur skeleton as you crack its skull open.
All right. For the next attack, my second attack, can I? Well, I guess I can get there without doing anything crazy. So I'll hop over there screaming like a maniac and
Jump off the table.
strike. I'm rolling a lot of 1s, 2s, and 3s. That's 8 bludgeoning, 1 cold.
You definitely take out one of its shoulders. But it's still standing.
And that's it. Vice is up.
Okay. I'm gonna move right here, in front of the much weaker folks. And I'm gonna shoot a I'm going to shoot a level 2 healing word over at Rozzy. And I do want to see something real quick. Okay. All right. Yeah. You gain 13.
Alright. Thank you.
And that'll be my turn.
Alright.
So the bleeding stops.
Yes, we're good now. We are in the clear, it looks like. I'm gonna swing on the Minotaur skeleton. Does a 24 hit? 9 slashing.
Pieces coming
And
off.
then... another 9.
The skeleton looks pretty haggard, but it's still standing.
Alright, that's it for me.
Yeesh.
Okay, I'm gonna move down here onto the stable and take another shot at this one. Here we go. Up. 25.
That's
11 fire damage.
oh. It's barely standing. It's like hovering in the air. It looks like there aren't enough bones to be holding this thing up, but somehow it's still standing.
Damn it. Well, that's the end of my turn.
Okay, this time the Minotaur is going to swing at Frankie. Missing.
Yay!
Rhea is going to try her hand again with the sword. Oh, a miss.
Wow.
This battle-hardened veteran, war prodigy. I guess she just forgot to swing the sword and try to throw punches instead. Actually, that might have done more damage. Lulu's going to try a trunk smash.
It never works.
Yeah,
I think she's hit. I think Lulu's hit work once.
And that brings it back to the top of the round, and Francis.
Smack it.
Yay!
Bop it.
Pull
Twist
it. Flick it. Shake it. I'm going to sleep.
Where's the turn order? Is that just missing
It's
for
gone
me?
because they're all dead.
Okay. I was confused.
Finally, the last Minotaur skeleton falls.
So when we came back up from the basement, the Mesoliths over there, or Meso, whatever their names are.
Mesoloth.
Yeah, Mesoloth. They told us that he was
In his study. If you want to find
Okay.
Gideon Lightward, he's in his study. Over here.
Gotcha. Do we want to try to find Gideon? I don't remember why we were trying to find him.
That's why I was keeping my mouth shut.
I was gonna say this is
Just
Because he has an army of undead.
is
Maybe
this
that's
this glass window in front of us, like right here, that shattered? Can I walk through
Yes,
that?
absolutely.
Okay. I'm
From
gonna walk out
there,
here.
you can definitely see there's like a glowing black pit. It seems to be pulling in light from the area around it. It's completely dark. It seems to be
Is it
pulsing.
glowing or is it pulling in
It's
light?
like the equivalent of darkness glowing, if you can think of it that way.
That makes no sense.
it is both glowing and not glowing. It is a quantum hole.
Schrodinger's hole.
Instead of light emanating from something,
Never say Schrodinger's hole ever again.
Like a radiant, kind of like mist, misty darkness.
it's not
Oh.
radiant, though, because it's robbing the area
The op-
around it of light.
What's the opposite of radiance?
Darkness?
Unradiance.
I was just thinking like a cloudy, kind of misty blackness. Because, I mean, that's the only thing I can think of which would be an equivalent of darkness. Like, emanating.
Okay.
Imagine a very gradual
Anyway.
shadow.
And since
I'm
it's
gonna
been
turn
very-
around. I guess since Vargas is standing right behind me, I'll turn around to him and be like, "Hey, you probably shouldn't step in that."
Oh, I mean, maybe chuck something in there just to see what happens.
I'm gonna reach for Vargas like I'm gonna chuck him in the hole.
I will immediately grab her arm.
So
Just
I of
immediately
course
grabbed Vargas. That would have been funny.
I of course remember all the
In you
details,
go.
but DM, if you wouldn't mind refreshing the viewers at home
So
about the Duke Older Raven Guard, what exactly, what was our last dealings with him?
okay,
Oh.
so he is babbling in two languages that only Vice can understand because she studied both Abyssal and Celestial. There is a psychic battle going on in Duke Older Ravenguard's head because he's wearing the Helm of Torm's sight, which is supposed to be a conduit to allow the
Right.
faithful to speak to the god Torm. And as a result,
Right.
some great demonic power, something responsible for sending minotaurs through a portal and raising up minotaur skeletons around you,
And
is
we tried to get
vying for
that.
control of Duke Older Ravenguard's head against presumably probably the god Torm. And so you're taking him to see Feria Jinx to try to get it removed.
Yeah,
Also,
we tried to get it off and it wouldn't
Now
come
that
off.
there's no more demons coming in through this portal, and Gideon Lightward is raising an army, and there's basically no military presence left in Elturel, he's going to take over the city unless you guys do something about it. However, I think you guys are pretty beat up. You guys have any spell slots or any character resources left?
Apparently have a load of spell slots left.
I got
I'm
I got
outrageous.
I got 2 cure wounds I can drop in.
2 level 3 spells, 1 level 2, and 2 level 1.
No, you guys
Sounds
are
like
loaded.
I've been
I
doing all
have-
the legwork.
Apparently all of my level 1 spells, 2 second level spells, and 2 third level spells.
Wow, we could just send Vargas and Vice in there alone.
Please don't make me do it again.
Quick point of order: is the music still playing through the stream?
Oh, yes. Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, just making sure we're good. Don't want to get copyright struck. Thank you, Killer Bishon, for pointing it out.
I mean, you wouldn't get copyright struck, right? You wouldn't have to pay the fines. I'm kidding, of course.
Mhm.
We all share equal liability.
Yeah, we're all gonna get sued.
All right. Well. Oh wait, let me check. Maybe I got a healing potion or some.
Is someone
thing.
staying with the Grand Duke?
I figure you guys
Suppose
were
someone would be
carrying him,
dragging
right?
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would make sure the Grand Duke is sticking with us. Some degree.
Alright. Are you guys ready to crack open this door and say hello to our dead raisin friend?
Hold on, let me take my last healing potion.
Oi,
Gulp.
not a bad move.
This is probably a good time to spam heal with low-level spell slots and stuff like that. If you
Hint,
have-
hint, nudge,
if you
nudge.
if you have cure wounds, this would be the good time to make efficient use of it.
Yeah, I'll. Ned, where are you at?
On a scale of 1 to 58, I'm about a 30.
I'll slap.
31 of 59. Francis is at 38 of 58.
All right, I'll slap Ned on the back and cast first level Cure Wounds. You heal 6.
Thank you.
See, how are you doing?
I am about half health, but I have a potion of healing I can take.
She's at 31 of 59.
Like I said, half health.
Okay.
On a scale of 1 to 58, I'm at about a 30. That was wonderful.
You know what? Probably worth it. I'm going to throw all of my first level spells into Rozzy, Ned, Francis, and Rhea.
In that order?
Yeah, sure. And it's all going to be Cure Wounds.
Roll them up.
So that's Rozzy, that's Ned, that's me, and that's Rhea. I feel like brand new.
That's the
Good
power
band,
of a
good
life
band.
cleric. Look at that.
Yeah.
Does that include the extra bonus for the...
Figured in, I'm pretty sure.
Well,
Yeah.
+6, yeah.
Okay.
And if any of you need additional potions of healing, then I have 2 on me.
I think it's more important for you to stay up.
That's true. We need you.
I'll hang on to those. On a scale of 1 to 51, I'm at a 38, so I'm doing all right.
Gotcha. That's my favorite joke. Anyway, all right.
Well,
I'm going to go against our old nemesis, the door.
indeed, I'll handle this one. I've dealt with many a door in me time. And I open the door, if it's openable.
It is. And inside, you find what looks
I'm
kind of like an
sorry.
alchemical study, also kind of like a necromancer's laboratory, and also kind of like a library. And in the middle of it all, you find Gideon Lightward. This simple bed contains a... simple building contains a bed, a desk, a dresser, a table, and chairs. Much of the furniture has been destroyed, with decorations and other items strewn haphazardly about the room, including holy symbols of Lathander, Torm, Helm, and Tyr. A large tome appears to have survived the destruction. It sits at the center of the partially collapsed desk. And you see Gideon sitting on the floor scribbling in it.
Right,
You're right.
he's crazy. I am saying this in character.
Some
Hey,
We are a little bit crazy friends.
Some
hey,
light
Gideon. Gideon, why don't you stop being a prick?
He just kind of waves it off like we all taking our turns being pricks. You coming in here into me study and calling me a prick after I show you hospitality. And he just goes back to
Gideon,
writing.
What kind of tea?
Yes.
speaking out of character, could you remind me the name of the quote-unquote blacksmith that we ran into earlier?
I can. 1 second.
The guy that wasn't actually a guy.
Yeah, because that's what we suspected, that Gideon had something to do with that, because the guy kept asking about living people and where they were. And if Gideon
His
wants an
name was
undead
Oren
army.
Ragron.
Gotcha. Gideon,
Okay, Bob.
are you familiar with Oren Ragron?
He looks at you and says, "The blacksmith."
Yes. Have you seen him lately?
Not recently.
No?
No.
Insight check.
I gotta turn on the light. 1 second.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be wonderful. 16.
So
Throw in an insight.
He does not appear to be lying.
I
I believe
suspect.
it.
I think Oren's on the demon side, though. I could be wrong.
Well, we don't know.
That's the impression I got.
Bum, 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 bum.
So,
Hey,
Gideon.
Vargas,
Oh, yeah?
you like to set fires, right?
Well, I mean, every now and then. I mean, you've seen me. Why? What's up?
Please don't.
Just saying. He's really into those papers over there.
I do see that. Do you mind if I take a look at what you're scribbling there?
And he's just writing. He pays you no mind.
Can I peer over his shoulder?
Absolutely.
Is this in common?
It is written in common, as a matter of fact.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
It's a screenplay.
It's a little difficult to follow because he's kind of like one of those people that writes all over the page, like writes a side note about a side note, kind of thing.
He's a Spielberg wannabe.
If you want to,
one of those.
If you want to try to figure out what he's saying, I need an investigation check.
I will give you one happily. 19.
It's like the plot to Memento. He's trying to write it out.
This is difficult to track.
Because Vice is standing on his right and Gideon's right-handed, it's hard for you to keep track of what he's writing exactly. But Vargas, because you're looking over his left shoulder, you happen to notice that he talks he writes a few very strange things. He praises devils like he did when he was talking about them, and he praises Zariel's efforts to end the demonic threat. And on the opposite side of the same page, he chastises the gods Helm, Torm, Tyr, and Lathander, and their angelic servitors for not doing the same. Long story short, he's fucking crazy.
And he looks possessed, right? Like, when we first saw him, he's got, like, the black eyes and things.
No, they're glowing red.
Glowing red. Uh-huh.
Oh, well, that's fine.
Right.
Makes all the
I'm
difference.
curious to tap him on the shoulder and try and give him a protection from evil and good, but I don't think that's going to really help us here.
It might not.
Yeah. So instead, I guess I'll just look at Vice and send her a message so I could privately tell her. So I can see that he's praising Zariel for taking a stand against the demons, but hating on all the gods. I think we don't have an option here.
At that point, Gideon slams the book shut, stands up, and starts to walk towards the door. And he says, "It's time, friend." And as he goes to open the door, the bell in the steeple of the chapel chimes. He proceeds to push his way past you, and he makes his way over to the... Whoa, it bugged out there for a second. Over to that oozing black portal thingy. That reverse light emanating object.
I was really wanting to attack him, but I was hoping someone else would. But never mind. Let's follow and see what happens here.
All of you guys.
Yeah, he did.
Largus casted Fireball.
I'll get close towards his side. As soon as I see him do something that's a bit odd, I'm going to try to stop him from doing it.
I'm staying out of it.
As you approach him,
take your pick.
As you get close to him, He lets you get right up to him, and then he kind of steps over to you, so he's like right in your face, and he says, "What you think you're doing, friend?"
Just trying to make sure you're not doing anything stupid.
Push him in the pit. Push him in.
Do you say like what?
Like what?
I don't know, like opening up a portal to invite any more evil creatures within here. We're trying to keep them out, trying to restore peace and order in here, but it looks like you might have a different idea of what's supposed to be going on in these parts.
He outstretches his left hand and kind of not waves it over, but kind of indicates the direction of this aggressive darkness, like Killer's saying. And he says, "You mean this? This not a portal, friend. I created this.
Okay,
And from this, I create my army.
I made
And
this.
with this army, I soon control the city. And then..."
Where's that go? That
Counter
asks.
spell?
He points to the blackness and says, "Where does that go?"
Does counter spell work here, or is this not another option?
So,
damn.
After he says that, he snaps his fingers. In the book.
I was going to try to run and grab Gideon and throw him into the darkness and then bolt.
Can I take just a quick action before? Well, I guess I rolled
You go first. So.
Rolled a 20. So as I approach the zombie, I'm going to say to my shield, "Hey, hidden fella, do you know what this guy's trying to do?"
There is no response from the shield of the Hidden Lord.
Okay, that was worth a shot. So I take a swing.
It definitely
21.
hits.
That's 9 bludgeoning, 1 cold, and another hit for 6 bludgeoning, 1 cold.
Zombies don't have any weaknesses or resistances.
Then I don't have to specify.
Be right back.
And I'm going to do the thing that I should have done to start with, because I would have had another D6, and I'm going to get large.
Ah, you would have killed it.
Can we retcon that?
I'm gonna say no.
Yeah. I was more focused on trying to talk to my shield. Oh well.
It wasn't a bad thought, but the shield of the Hidden Lord has no information. Rosie.
Yes.
Your turn.
Sorry,
Oh,
I
sorry,
was
Rosie, it's
adjusting
your
the
turn.
lighting on my computer. I'm back. It is my turn.
I
All
just want to
right.
state this for the record. I'm now no longer allowed even to move my hand.
Nope.
Yeah,
Sorry, that is now a cat pillow.
it's a feline paralysis.
Yeah. I am going to attack this zombie. Right here. Does a 25 hit? 9 slashing. Does a 26 hit? 7 slashing. And that's it for me.
You definitely take one arm and one leg off of this zombie, but it's still limping towards you.
I feel like if I get to choose which limbs I hack off, I just go for 2 legs, you know? Just shorten it a little bit?
Unfortunately, it was like trying to slap the axe out of the way or whatever. Didn't quite get to choose.
Is but a flesh wound.
I'll bite your legs off. Guys, Lucky's mad at me that I'm not paying more attention to her.
Oh yeah, you're in trouble.
Okay. Gideon levels his gaze at Francis. Francis, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right.
Ooh,
Ow.
I'm looking at
Ouch.
one.
That is a
Yeah, at
lot of
least
necrotic damage. Although it's less than the average, so that's good.
yes.
Ugh.
Francis eats necrotic damage for breakfast.
I can't do
It's necroticos.
No, unfortunately, it's dinner time now.
The 2 Mizaloths fly out of the Chapel of Lathander, the Chapel of Mourning, I think it was called. And they kind of buzz around, not quite engaging. One zombie is going to close in on Francis and try to slam him with a headbutt to the face.
Miss.
And misses. One skeleton is going to shoot a... Whoops, wrong one. Lucky, I really need my hand back, please. One tries to level a short bow shot at Ned, and it bounces off his helmet. He doesn't even notice.
Didn't even notice. That's right.
One skeleton is going to close in on Rhea, who is currently guarding the Duke. Oh, that hits. She kind of gets blindsided. This zombie is going to try and smack Razi. That's a miss. I don't think this one can move far enough to get a clean shot. Oh no, it can. It seems a little weird that skeletons have 30 feet of movement, doesn't it?
They're quick little buggers.
That's a hit, as the skeleton shuffles out from behind the zombie and shoots Razi in the ribs. That's 8 piercing.
Their bones are aerodynamic.
Those can only move 20 feet. This one is going to try and take a shot at Rhea.
They're marrow dynamic.
Oof.
Wow. Wow.
This zombie is going to try.
That was so good.
I think that's the one of the night. That's made me cringe the hardest.
Did this one attack you, Ned? The zombie?
The
Yeah,
zombie
it did.
Yes.
Okay. Then that's all of them. And that brings us to Vargas.
I want to keep at least one counter spell just in case Gideon tries to pull off some crazy shit, but.
Good call.
Oh, let's see. So, how high up are these Mesoloth?
They're not far off the ground. 5 feet, maybe, max.
Awesome. Then I know what I'm doing. Also, let's say if I were to make Ned super big and he were to pick someone up and just throw them as high as he could, that would be like pretty high, right? You know, if it's a huge, like that's huge, right? Because right now he's big,
now.
but if he's large. So if I made him big again, he'd be huge.
Just as far as rules and mechanics go, him moving to another size category doesn't increase his strength score. So theoretically, you really wouldn't be able to throw them super high.
Just
This is like
the release
in-
point would just be higher up.
Yeah, I think if you pick them up, you can just drop them. That's fair, right?
I suppose, but I guess you would still be able to throw like up.
What are
if
you
you're very strong.
What are you wanting me to do?
I was gonna say like we could just like throw him over the edge or throw him really really high and let the falling damage take care of him, but that's no worries.
I thought you. Okay. I was kind of thinking about throwing things into the blackness.
That would also be like an amazing move, I reckon. But let's just see. Yeah, everyone's within like 40 feet, 20 feet. Yeah, that's. Yeah, no worries. Can I do the fireball from here if I like just aim up a little bit, or will I hit Ned?
I mean, Ned's like 20 feet tall. It's going to be difficult for you to keep him out of the area of effect.
That's not too much of an issue.
If you're going to try and center it on Gideon.
Yeah, I want to center it on Gideon. I'm not really worried about Ned being affected because I can, sculpt around him. Yeah. So if that's the case, then yeah, I'm just going to fire it away. All right.
So that's all of them, right? That'll get the 2 zombies and the skeleton and Gideon and both the Mesoloths.
Yes, that's the one.
That's the Mesoloths who have yet to attack us.
Yeah, but I mean, like, why wait for them to?
Well, if it's a sure thing, it's a sure thing.
Ah, damn.
You got a point.
The skeleton actually makes its save.
This is just so weak as well. 2, 3, 2, 1, 6, 2, 4, 1.
Yeah, it's a little below
never
the
mind.
average, but...
Wow, the skeleton has +2 dex? Wow.
Yeah, because they have the short bow attacks.
I guess it's zombies that are...
Okay, the zombies need to make saves. They both take full damage. This one doesn't die. This one is going to do its undead fortitude dealy. That's 26. I don't think it can make that, right? So it's dead.
Yeah, even if it rolled a natural 20, that's 23.
Gideon's going to make his dexterity saving throw. He makes it. And now the Mesoloths. not only do they both roll with the explosion, it seems like their carapaces are somehow already fire hardened.
Yeah, that's true. Whoops.
Your carapace is fire hardened.
Sometimes.
What that even mean?
It's been a
So
week.
is
Don't
that
know. Yeah.
is that everyone rolled for?
Yes. That is all the
All
saving
right.
throws.
Well, I suppose I'll just end my turn there then. That was
The zombie
disappointing,
and the
but never
skeleton
mind.
look pretty fucked up. Gideon managed to throw his cloak in front of him, and that seems to absorb some of the impact. The Mesalos don't seem like they were too affected by the fireball, however.
All right. Onto the
Cloak must be
ice.
made of curtain. Alrighty. I'm gonna move a little bit closer to the building. I'm gonna aim my crossbow over at Gideon and just aggressively apologize under my breath. I'm so sorry. There's a 20 hit.
Oh, yes.
6 piercing. And I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Oh, I forgot. I was going to make a spiritual weapon out of those keys.
I forgot to draw them. We'll get there.
Yeah. In the meantime...
Yeah. But, I summon my spiritual weapon. And I'm gonna swing it at this guy.
Okie dokie, go for it. An 8 misses.
Yeah, I figured. But it's there. So, that'll be my turn.
Okay, when you shoot Gideon with your crossbow, it thunk lands squarely just below his ribs. You know, where the internal organs are would probably be lethal to most people. And after just a few moments, the crossbow bolt works itself out and clatters to the floor.
I throw up in my mouth.
It's unfortunate that your lips are invisible still.
Oh,
So
forgot about that.
I did forget about that.
Remember from the invisibility potion?
Yep.
Just have your lips invisible.
I forgot about that. God damn it.
So everything throw up in your mouth.
All you see is Weiss going, Harry Potter! Come to die!
No, this has to be.
I hate this. I hate this.
Why would you do this to her, Dungeon Master?
I was in the middle of drank a potion.
Okay,
He's acting
so
like he's not in
So-
charge of the entire thing.
do I get the idea that Gideon is a humanoid?
Maybe? I mean, do you want to, like, lean over and take a closer look? Take a sniff
Does he
or
have
something?
2 legs?
Well, I'm just trying to see if yeah, I'm trying to think if Francis would be smart enough, but no, he has 8 intelligence.
Is he a featherless chicken? Behold, a man.
Oh, God, I'm wrestling whether he's going to cast Hold Person on him or not. Francis, after his interaction with the blacksmith, where Hold Person didn't work, now he's super skeptical, so he's not going to cast it. I'm going to attempt to grapple Gideon and throw him into the darkness.
Okay.
I attack the darkness.
I cast magic missile at the darkness.
Are there any girls there? If there's any girls, no, I'm just gonna. So athletics check.
Yes.
17.
Oh!
You a-hole.
You try to grab him, and he grabs both of your hands at the wrist. And he says, no.
I'm gonna.
I thought you were
I'm
going to
gonna.
stop it. He grabs both of his hands, and I thought that was so
He just
romantic.
hold your hand.
I'm gonna swat him away and try to grab him one more time with my second attack.
Okay.
Shit.
Watch this actually work. Nope.
Nope. Damn it.
Would have been hilarious.
Slaps your hands away.
I feel like Lulu right now.
He's got +4 to strength. That's wow.
All right, then.
It's an interesting mob.
All right, then you know what? I'm gonna tell him I've had enough with your shit, and I'm gonna cast bonus action Hunter's Mark on him. You've been marked for death. All right, and that'll be the end of my turn. Lulu and Rhea.
I just can't believe you had the opportunity to say shenanigans and you didn't do it.
Shenanigans.
Next person that says shenanigans.
Hey Farvo, what's that restaurant they like to go do with all the shit on the wall?
You mean shenanigans?
Oh,
Ooh.
looks like
Hey,
I'm sorry.
yeah, it looks like what is it? Death Rave or checked in a skill check. I don't know what the words are.
Yeah, redeemed a roll a skill check.
Yeah, so why don't you roll the d20 right now, and then we'll use it on the next skill check.
Yeah, go for it.
That doesn't work because then we know what the skill check is gonna.
Oh, okay.
Never.
Then none of us look at it.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work.
Skill check. I'm gonna try to pick a piece
sorry,
of
You're
grass.
just gonna have to hang out with us for a little while until it gets redeemed.
Oh, Death Rave says he wants to retry the athletics roll that I had.
oh, well, that's an interesting.
I'm gonna say no because it was already rolled. Because that would be like giving the roll advantage, right? But yeah, I think that's gonna have to be the rule going forward. Is you can't re-roll rolls that have already been rolled.
Because that would just be anarchy.
Well, hang around because you're going to get to roll really soon.
Yeah.
All right.
You know what? He's right because actually we owe him a roll from last time.
That's true.
Yeah. Okay.
So
let's take both of those, and we're gonna wrap that up in both a retcon and a basically roll for advantage. So let's see if Francis can pull out the grapple this time.
All right. So is Death Rave rolling it for me?
Yes.
All right, Death Rave, roll me one.
What you got, Purple?
Oh yeah, that's right. That's purple. I keep forgetting. /R 1d20. Right?
/R space 1d20.
I think you can just do, like, is it just /1d20 or exclamation point 1d20?
I don't know. I tried to instruct someone on how to do it last time, and I could not do it correctly.
It's exclamation point. Nope.
No, that didn't work. Ah, it's just d20.
Oh, I'll take that roll. I'll take a 20.
But that was Killer's roll.
Damn it.
Fuck.
Damn you and your ability to read.
No, we're gonna let you roll it. We went through all this to try to get you to roll, and actually interact with us here.
I think we overloaded.
Why, Nightbot? I guess we don't have a choice, do we?
So do we take the 20?
Yeah, we don't really have a choice. It looks like Nightbot is broken. No, you did it right. It's just not taking the command for some bizarre reason.
Okay. So was that the first one or the second one?
Well, Nightbot only rolled once.
No. I mean, like, was that the
Oh.
first attack that was successful or the second one?
Well, it's got to be the second one, right?
Okay. All right. So then he's grappled.
Yes.
All right. So he's grappled and Hunter's marked, and that'll be the end of my turn. So it'll be up to. So Rhea made her attacks. Now it's Lulu, right?
So what happened is Rhea decided to try to rebuff this skeleton's assault, missed once, and then stepped in, took the center line, and cut it right through the spinal column. Let's see how much damage she did. That's enough. That skeleton is no more. It is severed. Lulu is going to fly over here and try to smash the zombie in the face. That's actually a hit. The zombie is inching its way towards Razi. And Lulu bonks it on the head. Now that's a bad zombie.
Oh my god.
And that brings it back to the top of the round and dead.
Okay. Well, Francis has him grappled now.
I do.
So just to verify, a character can jump a number of feet equal to his strength score, correct?
Correct.
I could technically jump this far. That's pretty hilarious. Going to jump over here across the blackness. Oh, I'm sorry. He's got him grappled, so I'm going to jump up here and smack that Mezzaloth. I never did like you.
Robot bug.
19.
That hits.
Dang. I'm rolling so many ones. It's crazy. And I don't think I've rolled over a 3 for damage all night.
Slowly
So
but surely, Ned's fighting defensive.
that will be it. Razi's. Oh, no. I'm sorry. One of those gets a d6. I forgot. So that's 4 more damage.
Yeah, you blindside that Mezzaloth pretty good and pelt it with your flail.
And
Its
that's
carapace
Razi.
hasn't cracked yet, though. Looks like it's pretty tough.
Your carapace hasn't cracked yet because it looks pretty tough.
Is that an insult, compliment, commentary? We're not sure. Find out
Peewee,
next
do you
time.
even know what you're saying at this point?
Lazy joke. That's what it is. It's an
Somehow
entire weekend of
so good.
spinning.
Where are those meta dad jokes?
They're currently housed at Facebook.
I hate you.
Yep.
Look, it was an entire weekend of spending time with our families. It's the Monday hangover. Sorry, Razi, you're up.
Yes, I am. I'm gonna attack this zombie.
Zombie.
25. That's
In
gonna do
your hand.
8 slashing. Does 17 hit?
It certainly does, and it fails. Hold on, it's dead after the first strike.
Oh, okay. In that case, can I just keep that roll and use it on the skeleton?
I don't see why not.
Alright. 7 slashing to that skeleton.
You knock out most of its rib cage.
I end my turn.
You're grappling with Gideon, Francis, and he doesn't really try to resist. He just tries to stare you down again.
Oh shit! All right, so this is a Constitution save.
Nice.
Francis, that +6, does that include your aura?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
Yeah, Frank,
you quite that high.
My con is a +3, so it's 3 plus the charisma bonus of +3.
Gotcha.
So how much damage do I take?
Half as much. So what happens is you're grappling with Gideon, and he tries to stare like into your soul. His eyes start to glow red, but Francis resists, and his eyes start to glow with like a golden fire.
It's like the end scene on
So half of that, 11 points.
Shang-Chi.
Okay, one zombie is going to try and headbutt Ned. I'm sorry, not Ned. Francis. Missing terribly. One skeleton is... Actually, I think this one is going to take a shot at Vice.
Does it get disadvantaged because that flying gauntlet's there?
Oh, it does. So that's a 17.
This is
Splint and shield. Okay, this Mesoloth... is going to try to take the fight back to Ned. First clawing, oof. This thing, it surprised Ned because Ned hasn't seen it fight yet, doesn't know what it's capable of. Apparently its claws are quite sharp. Anyway, it has 2 claw attacks and a trident. The second claw misses. Fuck.
Oh, what?
Oh no, it only says 1 claw attack and 1 trident.
Oh, okay, so the claw attack didn't happen. But that's still 2 crits. So it pinches and slices, and it grabs the end of your splint mail, one of the vertical bands, and pulls you off your kilter, off your balance for just a second, and it spears you in the side of your now huge neck with its trident.
Could have been worse.
Yeah, thankfully. This Mesoloth is going to come down and try and take a piece out of Frankie. Same dealy. That's a
Miss.
Fuck.
God damn.
what the fuck?
Go for
Because
it.
fuck you, that's why.
9, okay. I'm still up.
Yeah, but you also got speared in the neck. Like right where
Yeah.
the helmet meets the armor from the shoulder.
Yeah.
Okay, this skeleton is going to try and slash up Razi. Missing terribly. This other skeleton is going to take a shot at Rhea. Missing. Oh no, wait, 17 hits. Right? Yeah, she's splint. Jesus Christ. And 2 more zombies lurch toward the party. And I believe that's everybody. That brings it to Vargas.
Alright. I think it's time. I'm going to cast Slow. Centered around our friend here. Mr. Gideon. And hope to get the
Can you
Mesloths.
post
And I
the
suppose I
spell
could get...
literature?
You want me to cast it?
I mean, you're gonna cast it, right? Can you
Yeah.
see the spell? Yeah, thank you. Up to 6 creatures in a 40-foot cube, and they have wisdom saving throws. Okay.
Yeah. So we can get 5 of them. That's something.
Oh, by the way, Gideon's wounds appear to be closing up.
Shit.
Of course. Alright. Yeah, well, I cast that, so that happens. I guess
Okay,
it's
they
just
all
the
need to have
saves.
wisdom saving throws. That's one fail, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's your DC? 15?
Yeah, it should be. Let me check. Spell save. Yep, 15.
One of the Mesaloths succeeds. And then the skeleton and the zombie, I assume, right? The zombie
Damn it.
saves.
What a wise zombie.
So all of them have their speed halved. They have a -2 penalty to dexterity or AC, excuse me, and dexterity saving throws, and they can't use reactions, and on their turn they can only use an action or a bonus action, not both. It also can't make more than one melee or ranged attack on its turn.
Let's see. Spell doesn't take effect. Oh, that's right. Yeah, and the spells as well. That's awesome. Wait, did I get Gideon?
You got Gideon.
Yes! Alright,
One of the
that's cool.
Mesaloths saved, and the zombie saved.
Alright, in that case, I am now going to hide over here.
Which one of these things is the icon for slow? Probably the one with the clock on it.
Yeah, sure.
Whichever
That'll
one
work.
looks like Ned.
Ooh.
Oh, she's not wrong. I mean, even
Thank
while
you.
large, I can only go 25 feet.
Chibi bobblehead Ned. Okay, if you're done, then it's on to Vice.
Yes, on device. My bad.
Alrighty.
Save us all, Vice. No pressure.
A little bit of pressure.
I'm definitely not feeling any amount of pressure at the moment. Maybe you guys should like push harder. Alrighty. Francis isn't doing too hot. Alright. I'm going to 3rd level healing word Francis.
Thank you. 411. Okay. 14.
Isn't nothing.
It's every little bit counts.
And then I'm gonna smack the skeleton with my my spiritual weapon again.
Wait. It definitely hits. It shatters.
And I'm allowed to move it as well, right?
Correct.
Cool. I can only move it 20 feet though. So. Alrighty. Whoa. Yeah, I want to get to here. It's the Mrs. Doubtfire line. Help is on the way, dear.
Help is on the way, dear. Starts giving you the Heimlich. Just watch that movie recently. Doesn't hold up as great as you think.
I have not. I only know of the audio. But yeah, that'll be my turn.
Vice, can you confirm that you can move the spiritual weapon?
Uh, yeah, I can.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
All right. Frankie is going to attempt to chuck Gideon into the pit, whatever this is, next to him.
Okay,
Huck him in the hole.
Athletics.
indeed.
12. I'm going to use my DM inspiration to re-roll that.
Okay.
15.
Didn't need to, but
Yeah,
yay.
he rolled a 10.
Nice. So I wanted to chuck him down the hole.
Okay, he rolls down into the crevice.
Okay. And then I'm going to turn to the zombie that's right behind me, pull out my greatsword and try to cut it in half. $15.
Okay, it has to make its, what do you call it, save.
Ah, yes, the what do you call it save?
No, it's 5 plus the damage dealt, so it passed, right?
Mm-hmm. So it goes down to 1.
It was already at 1.
Ah, mother, father, sister, brother.
Wait a minute. No, it has. No, that's only dexterity saving throws. That's right.
I also don't think that zombie's slowed. Is it?
It is not. The Mezzoloth is not either. Those
Okay.
two are the things that made their saving throws.
Gotcha. All right. And I will end my turn.
Okay, before we get to Ned, Rhea is going to pick the Duke up and lean him up against this wall. And then, whoops. She's going to swing over here and try to smack the skeleton from close range. Oh, that hits. Ah, but it's not enough. She hacks chunks out of the skeleton, but it's still standing. Lulu is going to attempt to administer a trunk smash to this skeleton. That's a hit. And she takes a bunch of bones out of it. Let's say she knocks the head off of the skeleton, but it's still fighting. And that brings it back to the top of the round, and Large Ned.
Knit the canoe.
I am going to love what I'm about to do, I think. All right. Ned is going to, instead of attacking the Mezzoloth, he's going to turn the shield towards the pit. The eyes on the shield sort of flash red, and I'm casting Wall of Fire down in the pit.
Ooh.
So basically, like this in the pit. Obviously, the heated side facing inward towards Gideon.
It's only 18, isn't it? I thought the save was based on your strength or something. No, it might not be.
No, it's 5d6.
No, the
No,
save.
5d8. 5d8. Oh,
Not the damage.
sorry. Well, that may not be correct because I simply added the spell. But what is the shield's modifier? Because I remember that was actually pretty high.
Yeah. You mean you don't have this information written down on your character sheet?
You would think I never. Well,
If we were
let's
actually
see.
using
It's
character
actually
sheets.
on a sticky note in the wrong notebook that he took to work and then accidentally left in his car, but he switched cars with his wife. So it's actually parked at his sister-in-law's house right now.
Yeah, I never actually got the official thing because I can't see it in D&D Beyond. But hold on, there's
Its
a wiki
save
for
DC is
everything.
21.
21.
Holy shit!
Yep, I see it now.
Okay, that's a dexterity save, right?
That's a hell of a lot different than 11.
That's an 8! Takes the full 22 fire damage.
Very good.
And he will continue to do so on his turn. That's my action. So I guess it's Razi's turn.
You feel
You're
a
never gonna
sense of contentment coming from the shield, Ned.
You just put a plate underneath the salamander to get like the food nice and warm on top.
Oh, you know what? Never mind. I had an idea, but
That skeleton is done. Rhea says, I'll watch the Duke. Go help them out.
How many feet of movement do I have? 40?
I believe it's 40.
All right. Uh, who do I throw a javelin at? I don't know. I was paying attention to my zombie. I don't know who to kill over here.
The Mesloth.
All right. I'll throw a javelin at the muzzle.
Who's the real enemy?
I'm going to say you don't have line of sight on the Mesoloth from there.
What?
You have to shoot
It's flying
through Frankie.
But it's flying 5 feet off the ground. You said.
Yeah, I guess.
Yay. Does a 17 hit?
I think it doesn't. Yeah, it does not.
Ah.
wow.
Ah! Alright, I have my turn.
Oh, even with the -2 AC.
That one, yeah, that one made its saving throw. The one next to Francis.
Ah.
The other one is the one
Okay.
that failed. They see it has the clock icon.
I see. I see.
Okay, first thing, Gideon is going to use half of his movement to stand up, and then he's going to use his action to dash. Oh wait, no, he has to take the damage first. You want to roll me some damage?
Well, technically, he takes the damage if he ends his turn there, or if he touches the wall.
But it's also the first time he moves into the area, right, on a turn.
Um. Okay, so damage.
So yeah, he has to make another dex save, right?
Against 21.
Yep.
Nope.
Who ordered the jerked Gideon?
Okay.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
As Gideon gets scorched, he moves through the wall and steps out, and you can see that like he's charred and there's the bits of burnt flesh dripping off of him, but the flesh which looks decrepit. It doesn't look quite like, normal living mortal flesh, but it's starting to grow back.
Oh.
Ooh, even with fire damage. Well, we're just gonna have to knock him back in, I guess.
Okay, this zombie is going to try and smack Francis. Wow.
What? What? All right.
You're turning your attentions to the Mesoloth, and the zombie just headbutts you in the face.
Ow.
Now the Mesoloth is going to turn his attention to Francis also. Jesus. Ouch.
No. It's Poseidon.
And then the trident misses.
Thank God.
You haven't quite got the reach or gotten used to the reach of their claws. They have these long arms where they keep them folded and near their body, and so it's kind of a surprise the first few times it comes at you. But the trident you can track with your eyes. You've been fighting against weapons like that a long time, and you easily turn it aside as it comes for you. The other Mesoloth, on the other hand, does this. And ends up here, and flies into the room next to Vargas.
Well, that's not good.
I like to think that Vargas said that out loud.
His voice just comes out of the darkness. Well, that's not good.
Exactly what he said. Exactly like that.
Well, that's not good.
Uh-oh.
Oof. The skeleton is able to penetrate Rhea's defenses with its short sword. Unfortunately, or fortunately, it doesn't hurt her too much. The zombies are going to close in, however, and they're going to try and swarm on Rhea. One of them actually connects. And I think that's everybody. That brings it to Vargas.
All right. Let's see. Okay, I think I can move over to here. So I'm going to disengage and run next to Weiss.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but slow means they can't use reactions, right?
Oh, yeah, that's right. They can't use
Yep.
reactions.
But you
That's
already said you
awesome.
were going to disengage.
Bastard. All right. So, yeah. So let's see. 5, 10. Yeah, I could move over to here. Hide behind Weiss.
Weiss.
I mean, actually, maybe not, because then I'm... Oh, fuck. Yeah, no, it's fine. I'll move there. There we go. And that's the end of my turn.
Miami Vice.
El Terrell Vice.
You just got like the blazer on with the white t-shirt underneath.
God, Francis, you gotta stop getting slapped around. I'm gonna throw a second level healing word at Francis.
Thank you.
Oh, wait. Hold on. No, I can't.
No, thank you.
You can?
Because it would use up my bonus action, and I currently have my bonus action reserved for the spiritual weapon.
So you can't do both, one or the other.
Huh.
I mean, it looks like the
Well,
heal
let
word
me-
takes priority, but, you know.
How deep is the pit?
5 or so feet.
Okay, so that wall's actually sticking up 15 feet above the pit.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Do the spiritual weapons take? Do they take
No,
fire
they
damage?
They don't. They cannot be attacked. They can't take damage.
Okay, gotcha.
Huh. Alright. I will abandon the spiritual weapon.
You don't have to abandon it. You can just not activate it this turn.
So
Does
we
it
just-
mean it's dispelled or no?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay.
It's
Yeah.
dispel.
Cool beans. In that case, second level healing word at Francis.
Oh, thank God.
Uh, And that also means that I can continue to mutter very aggressive apologies under my breath while I shoot Gideon again.
Oof. That definitely hits.
I'm upset that I'm good at this. I can hit him. I just. Ugh.
It like just grazes his cheek.
That'll be my turn.
All right. Francis is going to run up here to Gideon. I know it'll get me 2 attack of opportunities.
Let's settle those, shall we? That's a miss. I think the Mesoloth is going to try and grapple you. Oh! No, wait. They can't do that, right? You can't do that as an attack of opportunity. Because that's a
Right.
special attack
Yeah.
action, right? It has to be part of your action to do that. You can't do it as a reaction. So, okay, so what the Mesoloth is going to do instead is he's going to try and trident Frankie. And misses. Frankie, just too quick.
So I'm going to run over here and I'm going to try to Sparta kick Gideon back into the hole.
This is Elturel!
Yes.
Yep. 18.
Ooh,
Fuck.
Oh.
you kick him right in the chest and he doesn't budge.
I'm going to spin around. I'm going to use the other foot right in his face. Try to kick him in.
Oh, but it works!
Yay!
Kick him right back in.
You shove him forward and he tumbles down the hill.
I'm going to spit at him and say, now stay down there.
And that means he's going to take a bunch of fire damage. Holy fuck.
Wow.
What is that shit?
Only 12, I guess. You kicked
13.
him through too fast.
So I'm at 5, 10, and I got another 20 feet left. I'm going to come over here by Vice. And I'll end my turn right there. So it's Rhea and Lulu.
Okay. Rhea is going to try and smack this skeleton. Succeeding. And hacking it to bits. Alright, 1 down.
Yeah, does someone want to go over and help out Rhea?
I
She runs out.
tried.
I'm fine, I got it. And she's going to smack this other zombie. That's a crit.
Oh,
That's 16 slashing, so it needs to make a DC 21 Constitution save. No. And she takes 1 step back here to block the zombies. Actually, she's going to step there to block the zombies' approach better. And that brings it back to the top of the round, and Ned.
is Lulu going to do anything?
Oh, right.
Just to stay.
Lulu's going to go over here, and she's going to close the door.
Good job, Lulu.
Good job, Lulu.
Who's a good Lulu?
Hmm.
Can you
Yeah.
cast a second wall of fire, but underneath him?
Well, fire is
Oh, no.
concentration.
Oh, gotcha.
Can somebody else learn Wall of Fire?
Real quick.
Well.
Let's look up the Spark Notes.
Okay, so I got 2 attacks. I can use 1 to push, right?
You can use both of them to push if you want.
But I know this Mesoloth is immune to fire, so I'm just going
not
to...
immune. It looked like the fireball still hurt him a little bit.
Ah. Well, yeah, sure. Going to kick him since he's down low enough. It's just a strength, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I'm large. I get advantage.
Whoops. So that's a 12.
Wow.
So ties go to the defender. Because it's flying, you have a difficult time trying to force it in the proper direction. You keep pushing it back, but it's flying up and down, and you don't really gain as much ground as you'd like.
All right, I'm gonna smack the zombie just to get him out of my hair.
That hits.
Some would say, get him out of your head.
And then
Why?
another D6 if it matters.
So that's
Very
a
little.
DC 18 con save. Oof. This zombie does not want to die. You cave its head in, but the head like pops back up.
Gross.
He just shoves a finger in its own
Brain
mouth and
splatters
blows.
out.
Ugh,
It's like just a balloon.
I hate this visual.
All you hear is,
Yeah, that'll be it. Rozzy. I know what I would do if I was Rozzy. I'd ready in action.
Sparta.
Everybody
We
gets a turn.
can't just spend the whole round just trying to Spartan kick Gideon, okay?
Honestly,
Not
it
with
locks him
that
down.
attitude.
He's slowed. He's taking fire damage. He's removed from battle.
That's
It's great.
a really ingenious way of robbing of his abilities, honestly.
13 slashing damage to the zombie on the left.
Because when he's down there, he can't even target us because he can't see through the
Actually,
wall.
he's supposed to be able to make a wisdom save at the end of his turns. I forgot about that.
Well, it's my turn now.
Yeah.
Oh, for the slow. Yeah.
Is the zombie still alive?
Wow. Yeah. You
Horse
chop
shit.
it. You chop like half of its torso off, and it's still standing somehow. Like it falls to the ground, and you're just like, "Yeah, I got it," and it stands back up.
12 slashing.
That's a DC 17, right? And
There it
fails.
goes.
Alright.
Who knew?
And
Undead armies are pretty good.
You
That's
say
it
you were
for
done,
me.
Rosie?
Mhm.
Okay. So first, Gideon is going to... His wounds are going to close up some. And then, because he's starting his turn there, he's going to have to make another dexterity saving throw against this fire. And he fails miserably. Let's see some damage. Nice.
29.
Getting hot in here.
So hot.
He's like standing right in this jet of flame, and he keeps trying to get up, and the flame just keeps chasing him. So he uses half of his movement to stand up, and that's all he's got. So he's going to use his action to dash, and he climbs out of the pit.
What a hard ass.
Actually, he's going to lurch his way over here to Lulu.
But he's got only half his movement, right? Or he's got 10 less movement?
Let's see. No, it's half. I think he has... Wait, let me check. No, he only has 30 feet, so he only makes it to there. This Mesoloth is going to take... seeing now that it is flanked, it's going to take one stab at Ned. Missing. And one claw at Rozzy. Missing. One zombie is going to try and smack Rhea.
Gotta heckle the zombies.
Oh. It like punches Rhea across the face. It's not 12, it's just 6. But it looked like it hurt. This Mesoloth is going to move over here and try to shove Lulu away from the door. try to push the door open.
Come on, Lulu.
Oh,
Damn it, Lulu.
and I believe that's it. That brings it to Vargas.
All right. So, I guess I will take a shot at Gideon. So, let's see. Let's go with let's keep going with fire. Let's see. 25 to hit.
That's definitely a hit.
Yeah, boy. 16.
Oof.
Awesome. And now I'm gonna hide behind this wall. And yeah, that'll be the end of my turn.
I'm going to use my action to shove a potion of healing into into Frankie's mouth.
Thank you.
And remind me what that roll is.
2d4 plus 2.
4 plus 2. It ain't perfect, but
That's 2d4.
2d4.
2d4. Got. My apologies.
So 7 total.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's better.
And Gideon was smart to move away, but he didn't move far enough.
That's interesting. What does that life cleric ability say exactly?
It has to be from a leveled spell.
Okay,
Yeah.
that would be weird, but
I'm just gonna smack him.
Smack 'em.
Insert tab A into slot B and pound it with a hammer.
Definitely hits.
Hey, Schnickums.
And it clocks Gideon across the jaw.
I challenge you to a duel.
Hell yeah. Alrighty. I guess that's my turn.
It's like the ring of keys just swings around and all of the keys just kind of come together and whack right across the face.
One of the keys is like a tiny little flashlight, and it just gets him right in the eyes.
Francis lets out an audible sigh, seeing this guy charred and half melting away, crawling out of the pit again. So he's gonna walk up over here, and he's
harassed by a keychain.
he's gonna
Exasperated.
guess I gotta do this again. I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna attack him this time with my greatsword. Fuck me running.
That doesn't quite miss. Or it doesn't quite hit.
Alright, second hit. 14?
That hits.
Alright, so that's
Yeah.
12 slashing plus Hunter's Mark. Is another 6 from Hunter's Mark. So 18 total.
how do you want to do this?
Nope.
I'm gonna, as this happens, I am going to turn around and face away from him so he can't make eye contact with me.
Okay.
And is it possible to drop my sword and pull out my shield?
Sure, but with your back
And, like-
turned, it's not going to be
and,
any
like-
use to you, really.
Okay, then I'll just leave it as is. Alright, end of my turn. Lulu and Ray are up.
Okay. Rhea is going to try and smack this zombie around. That's one hit. That's one miss. Lulu is going to try to shove the Mezalov back indoors.
Come on, Lulu.
Oh,
Damn it, Lulu.
Lulu
I'll
like
cuss
does
at
a
Lulu.
flying headbutt at the Mezalov, and it just kind of like puts its hand out. And
Let me at
stabs you
him.
in place.
Let me at him.
And that brings it to Ned.
Wish I could get over to that guy. But, well, could jump over Rozzy. All right, I guess I'll turn my attention to that Mesoloth and give it a good smack. Bang. Oh,
Good
yay!
smack
An
indeed.
excellent smack.
It's
The goodest
20
smack.
plus 2d6 because of my bigness.
Your bigness.
29.
You want to narrate how that 29 damage crit goes?
Hey.
Yeah, he he's looking at Rozzy, and then I say, "Hey, ugly!" And as he's turning towards me, I bring it across, counter to how he's turning his head, so it just smacks him right across the temple.
He
Yeah, him and
turns
Razi
right
are both.
into it.
Yeah.
That of course snaps his face back the other way.
Ned shall now forever be known as his royal bigness. I can't help.
His
That just
royal
sounds
bigness.
wrong. I'm sorry.
I think a 10 probably misses.
You
And
smack
Frankie's
him so
fast
hard that you
foot.
try to catch him on the backswing and he's still recovering.
Yeah. And that'll be it for Ned. Well, I'll move down here
All right,
because why not?
I don't know how much health this thing has left, but I'm gonna try to finish it off. I feel like it's gotta be close. I rolled a 2. I'm not hitting with that one. What the fuck, bro?
I feel your pain.
There's some weird rolls tonight.
For real.
In my turn.
So Ned is smacking the shit out of this thing, right? And he's smacking it around so hard, Rozzy can't get a beat on it.
I'll go to swing on it, and Ned's already like hit it and moved it out of the way, and so I'm just like, just keep hitting the ground with my great axe.
All I can hear is Ned going, "You gotta be quicker than that."
Ooh, you almost had it.
Yeah.
Somebody get this man a fishing hat.
All right. Let's settle the Mesoloth that's currently engaged with Ned and Rozzy first. First,
I do.
Trident is going to swing at Ned. Oof.
Of course.
Jabs Ned in the neck.
He can't not crit.
And then it's going to try and claw Rozzy. Jesus
Holy
Christ.
shit. Hacker.
It's crazy.
What, pumpkin?
I don't know what.
You can sleep in my bed.
The other Mesoloth is going to try and swat Lulu away now.
Don't you dare hurt my Lulu.
Oof. Oh, those both hit. She like squeaks when she gets hit.
Like a squeak toy.
So I was gonna say that noise did not sound like a squeak. It's a squeaker, but not a squeak.
Wasn't anticipating that.
Hmm.
Anyway, Frankie, because you have your back turned, Gideon says, "You're more foolish than you look." And he unleashes a bevy of fist strikes against the back of your head. That's a 17.
Attack once,
That
right?
hits.
Hold
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, he can only
attack once.
Oh, right.
'Cause he's slowed.
Right, because he's slowed.
11 bludgeoning, okay.
Okay. And let's see. The zombie is going to try and smack Rhea. Missing. And that brings it to Vargas.
All right, time to get out of my little hidey hole and shoot at Gideon. There we go. Up.
I don't think you have a very good line of sight from there.
It didn't really matter. I mean, yeah, I really didn't, it seems.
No. Yeah, I guess not.
So, back in the hidey hole, and yeah, that's the end of my turn. On to Vice.
Sorry to retcon this, but keeping in mind that with slowness, all under its effect would only have one attack, then one of the attacks that the Mesoloth got against Lulu would be negated.
Oh, that's true.
So she gets
No,
8 health back.
Yeah, that's a fair thing to retcon. Especially because it's a really easy fix. Also, they both need to make wisdom saves.
True.
Too.
Gideon breaks out at the end of his turn.
Shit.
So he is no longer slowed.
You know the one way to slow him down? Death.
The Mesoloth, on the other hand, still has no idea what the hell is going on and why he can't move so quickly. Anyway, Vice.
Okay.
That was for concentration, by the way.
Ah, I had forgotten about that.
As I almost did as well.
That's what 3 weeks of rust does to all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run up to Francis and cast Cure Wounds at a 2nd level.
13, you are wonderful. On a
Not
scale
letting you
of,
drop.
on a scale of 1 to 58, I'm feeling about a 30.
Great. And I'm going to once again smack Gideon with my spiritual weapon.
Oof. Clock him clean against the jaw again. He staggers a little bit.
This time I got like the laser pointer for cats. Just like
Right in the eye. Can I have my
That'll be my
cat?
turn.
Meow.
It's
No,
a good
it's
miss. Francis is going to do what he does best. He's going to turn back around and use the momentum with his greatsword to come down right on Gideon's shoulder. 14 to hit.
That hits.
So that's 8 plus Hunter's Mark, which is an additional 2. And then I'm going to pull it out of the clavicle and go for another shot right in the same spot. 12 to hit.
I think actually that hits.
Okay. So then that's 8 plus an
Looks like he's
additional
on his last legs.
plus an additional 2 from Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, he looks real bad. Like one of his legs isn't working. One of his arms is slumped down at his side. One of his eyes is closed. So you're only getting the glare isn't in stereo anymore.
Mm-hmm. Just looking through what else I can do. I can't, so I'm gonna go around the corner here. So I'll be moving out of melee with him, but I'll be going around the
We'll
corner
draw an
here.
attack of opportunity.
Go for it. Misses.
Yeah, it clangs off your armor.
And I'll end my turn.
Okay. Rhea is going to try and finish this stupid zombie off. Ugh.
That's the real MVP down there.
Ooh.
Yay.
Oh, that's enough. So that's a DC 15 Constitution save.
There it
Yeah,
is. Golf claps for Rhea.
she definitely severs that thing's brainstem. Lulu is going to try one more time to push the Mesoloth back. And that brings it to Ned.
You're doing great, sweetie.
We just smack him again. 18
It hits.
hits, right? Yep. 9, and then 13. I think you said 17 misses.
13 does not hit.
Okay.
Yeah, 17 missed, so you know what this thing's armor class is now.
So I am
It's a
done.
17.
Most certainly not.
Rosie's up. She's been saving up the crits.
1 second.
While we're waiting for Rosie, this is
I'm
my
sorry.
life right now.
It looks like a pretty terrible life.
Oh, it's so hard, you guys.
He's such a
Sorry
pretty
about
kitty.
Don't play in the sink. I'm gonna attack them as a lot.
Okay.
I've moved my screens. It's the first time I played D&D since I moved them, and I hate it. They're not in the right position to play D&D.
A 17 misses.
What?
Yeah, we covered that while you were.
Arguing with my children about washing their faces. Yes. Okay. Well, I guess I missed 2 attacks again.
Again.
Moving on.
You're having a day of it.
Yeah.
This thing is just too fast. You're having
Yeah,
trouble
he quick.
analyzing its movements.
What?
I'll say it again. You're doing great, sweetie.
Okay, this time, Mesoloth is going to do the same thing. It's going to say one trident swing at Ned. That misses, right?
Yes.
You have an armor class of 21.
Clinks off the shield.
And one claw at Rosie. What's your armor class, Rosie?
16.
Ah, then it misses.
Nice.
Ned deflects with the shield, Rosie with her axe. The Mesoloth, the other Mesoloth, is going to try and smack Lulu. Actually, no, it's not. Yeah, it's going to try and smack Lulu. Missing.
Yeah.
Gideon, however, is going to turn and glare at Vice.
I'm gonna close my eyes. Okay. Well, let's not do that.
Uh-oh.
Ow.
You feel a bunch of your life force get drained out of you as you meet the one-eyed gaze of this very sore and very desperate husk of a man. And that brings it to Vargas.
Yeah, Vargas is gonna pop out over to here with a decent line on old Gideon. take another shot. Ah, and
Actually, that hits.
oh. All right. Well, there's that pathetic 8 damage, but hits a
Come on.
hit.
Damage is damage.
You
Right back
roast
in.
him, but he's still standing.
Yeah, I'm gonna just chill back here again. I'll let Weiss take care of this. Alright, Weiss, you go finish it off.
Alrighty. I have been impaled.
I forgot.
I've spoken to demons and devils alike. I have fought so many skeletons. And now I'm dealing with this. You know what? He's a freak. He's a freak. That's what he is. And I'm going to level my crossbow at him. And I'm going to say, you know what? I'm not sorry.
It's a hit.
And I'm also going to hit him with my spiritual weapon.
The crossbow hits him like right in the mouth, but he spits the crossbow bolt back out.
Ugh. Avoiding the urge to gag.
11 hits.
Woo!
As
Wait,
the
seriously?
spiritual weapon clocks him in the face, it removes his jaw, and you finally get a look at like the flesh kind of underlying his bone structure, and it looks like it has been very long rotted. And as he falls to the ground, all of his skin, all of his flesh crumbles into dust, leaving behind just bone.
Can I just roll projectile vomit?
Yeah, you bathe the bones, and the bones kind of writhe a little bit as the stomach acid hits them, and you realize he definitely was not humanoid.
Good to know.
Oh, God. Alright, that'll be my turn.
By the way,
a kill count.
when you removed Gideon, he got out of the turn order. He was at 12.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you're supposed to go next, right?
No, I'm next after Vice.
Oh, right. Okay.
So I'm going to come around the corner here, bonus action, move my Hunter's Mark to this Mezzoloth right here. And I'm going to do the old swingy dingy. Hit him twice. 22 to hit.
That's a hit.
So that's 12 slashing plus 3 from Hunter's Mark. Second attack, 9. I know that doesn't hit.
It does not.
All right. And that'll end my turn. Ganed.
All right. Jeez. What would Ned
Actually,
do?
it's Rhea and Lulu.
Oh, I'm sorry. Gee, I keep
Yeah.
forgetting.
Lulu's gonna try Trunk Smash. That's a miss. Rhea is gonna close to about here and engage her crossbow. That's also a miss. Okay, now it's Ned.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll just keep pounding on the guy.
That's a miss.
Ugh. 15.
Also a miss.
Ugh. Guess I'll just keep missing the guy. Rozzy.
So if Ned misses, that means that Rozzy hits both times, right?
I'm gonna just keep missing the guy too, probably. Let's go.
There you go.
16 slashing.
Ooh, ooh, that was
Nice.
tasty.
You nail it square, but your axe doesn't penetrate the carapace.
For
It
shame.
still looks like it hurt, though.
Well, that's it for me.
Okay. The Mesoloth chatter something to each other. Vice, you understand what they say. Contract over. And with that, you can see one of them, this one, teleports to about this location and then starts to fly off. The other one vanishes without a trace.
Dose. About an Uno dose.
Oh
Well,
no!
that happened. I
Okay, that
dropped.
wasn't the best one.
So I guess nothing else is coming out of that pit, huh?
1 second, I had to clean something up real quick. That dark pit of despair actually disperses as Gideon falls to the ground and perishes. And also, all of the zombies and skeletons that are all walking around the ground, they crumble to the ground in heaps of bone and corpses.
Okay. Well,
Huzzah!
Oh, peace and quiet.
did he have anything that wasn't just bones, or is there vomit covered stuff?
Shit. I'd love to tell you that, but unfortunately Lucky's in the middle of my book. But anyway, I think this is probably a good time for us to take our first regularly scheduled break for the evening. We're a little bit over, but I hope
1
you'll bear with
hour
us.
later.
That was our act end boss, basically. So,
Nice.
we're now 23 minutes past the hour. We'll be back at 33 minutes past the hour. Crit Cats, out! Greetings, everybody. We are back from our break, where the party has just finally defeated Gideon Lightward and dispersed his undead army.
We dispersed them all over the place.
Some of them in little pieces.
So
And
what was
Vice-
in what was
Vice
in
still has no
the
lips, right?
Say again?
I said Vice still has no lips, right?
Yeah, for an hour or something.
Nice.
Although, actually, no. I guess technically if you make an attack, it breaks your invisibility, right?
Oh, yeah.
So that means you have lips again that are visible.
Lucky
Great.
Vice.
You make an attack or you cast a spell, right?
I'm kind of
Yeah.
sad that you remembered that. Was there anything?
Great. So nobody saw me throw up in my mouth.
Oh, that
Great.
happened before
No.
you made any attacks or cast any spells.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, I shot him with my crossbow. He ripped the arrow out, and that's what made me throw up in my mouth.
Yeah, but it didn't quite take effect until then. Let's not retcon.
Mm.
Let's not retcon the past.
Is there anything in the pile of ashes that was Gideon?
Believe it or not, there isn't. He carries no treasure with him.
Well, that seems weird.
Well, Ned will have shrunk by now, but I think we should go in here and rifle through his stuff.
Vice has entered the fetal position.
Okay. There's not a lot of stuff in his chamber except that big book that he was writing, his testament.
Is it old or new?
I mean, I think it's 66 books deep now, so both.
Gotcha. So you got to the big
Target.
plot twist.
That looks
I'll
like
take
something
that.
a nerd like you would like.
You know what? I think it'll make a fine read on the way back, you know, so don't mind me. I'm going to take me hands on this one.
Okay.
All right. Well, there's nothing
Yep.
else there. I guess we.
Just going to start reading through this crazy man's book.
Okay, so you're going to read it.
Yep.
Okay, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Woo. All right. Let's see.
You can go ahead and add 3 to that.
Yeah, boy. How'd I do?
You are cursed with an intense hatred of demons.
Okay. That's cool. Go
I
for
mean,
that.
what's new?
If you can see a demon within 60 feet of you and end your turn not having attempted to attack a demon, you take a d10 psychic damage.
Oh my
Ooh.
goodness!
No saving throw.
That's quite the curse. All right.
Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind.
How many curses is that now, Vargas?
That's two. Yeah.
Collecting them.
Gotta cash them all.
Who's a party?
Gotta catch 'em all. Cursimon. Vargas.
Vargas uses empathy.
He feels sad.
Yep. Yeah, that's how we go. Oh wait, that's fuck. That's 3 curses, not 2. Because I got that one originally.
Vargas the
Oh.
Cursed.
Yeah, it seems like. Oh well, at least they're not like too bad. Just gotta like be nice to people and kill demons, I guess. Could be worse.
Yeah, just wait till you
Can't bring
see
my
a demon
demon friend around
suffering.
you anymore.
Just wait till you see a demon suffering. That's horrible.
Your
Well, just
philosopher
saying.
friend should come back now.
Yeah.
No, not now.
He just
Um,
flies overhead.
We'll walk over to older Raven Guard and prop him up and start dragging him back towards the opening of the graveyard, the cemetery,
Okay.
towards the High Hall.
So, the party intends now to make their way back to the High Hall, is that right?
I think so. We're done doing what we were doing. We done did it.
Right. Where is the map?
I'm the map. I'm the map.
So, what path are you
Me
planning
and
to
PP are the
take
same person.
back to the High Hall?
On my screen, it's still digitized. There it goes. Okay. Oh, all the
The exit from
previous
the
lines went away.
all of the. I erased it so he'd have a clear drawing. That's the exit from the cemetery there in the circles.
Okay.
It would appear that there is a very clear path back to the High Hall.
It does.
I think we have to go
That's
north.
No.
Who's drawing it?
Oh my
We
god,
could
I'll do it.
Excellent question.
I think Vice should draw it this time.
Okay,
We
right.
could take a nice little stroll through the cemetery.
Could not.
Vice the pragmatist is like, we will take the straight line.
No. Shit. Hit my hand.
The most chaotic path.
No.
But
Just
also
avoiding roads.
still fairly direct.
So this right here is a cliff of some sort.
It's like an
Is that
embankment.
correct?
There's trees up on top of it. The trees are all withered now.
Not something we want to just slide down, I guess. So we got to go all the way over here if we want to. Oh, yeah.
On the
Okay.
south. I mean,
Or
Ned, you and I could take our shields and we could just like ride them down the embankment.
I do.
Now that's something to. Right, now I have to roll a wisdom saving throw to keep from doing that.
All right, you choose this path, and you make it all the way back to the High Hall unperturbed and unmolested. You make it through.
We need to get Vice to draw these lines more often.
That was
You make it through
immaculate.
the High Hall to the altar to
I'm a
Torm.
digital artist.
You open up the secret passage, and you head back downstairs to the catacombs. I'm echoing.
So, did we also take the people that we kind of found in that map? We found people, didn't we? Or was it a different
I
place?
don't think you found anybody this trip.
We found the blacksmith, and
And he ran away.
he was
Not nice.
freaky.
Yes.
Ah. All right. Cool.
As you finally make it back to the room with the two founts, where all of the survivors, the Elturellians, are huddled now under the relative protection of the few that are capable of defending them in any way, shape, or form, you are greeted by Feria Jinx and the druid, Seltern Obranch, who rushes to aid you with getting the Duke to a safe resting place. And so they just kind of pull him off to the side and lay him down.
Who's this blue lady, Sarah?
Yeah, Sarah, I was going to ask
That's
that.
my niece.
Oh,
The one you
Remember-
rescued from the
Oh,
burning
okay.
building.
That didn't need to be burning.
how old is
Yeah.
your niece?
I was gonna ask that, but I felt weird. Yeah, how old is your niece?
God, I fucking knew it would go in this direction.
So I am. Hold on.
I think I decided she was just of
I'm glad me and Ned are on the same page.
age. She had decided she was going to run off and become a theologian. So she's probably about 19 or so.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I'm 83.
Alright, I'm gonna go hit on PB's niece. I'm gonna go hit on Frankie's niece.
Are there any girls there?
She's not nearly big enough for me.
All right, you like Skuna.
No.
He like
She's my. Let's just say she's
She
my
likes half
type.
ogres. They have to be giants.
I did have puberty while living with giants, so come on. It's not my fault.
taking a look at all of the people that are in this room here, do they look like they're well hydrated, or like are they starving? Like what's going on here?
They've probably seen better days, but they seem okay for the moment.
Okay. Does it look like they've been using the fountains for hydration?
Maybe a little.
Okay.
But
Are
also,
they?
you brought them some casks of water that you found underneath that zombie house.
All right. Just
So-
wondering if I should use my create water to fill back up the fountains. Didn't know if they looked a little low and they need to be topped off.
They have like some drinking water. They have like a not like
Okay.
a trough, but like a barrel that's cut open sideways so they can scoop water out of it.
Gotcha.
Probably have a couple of those. So if you want to fill them up, I mean, they won't say no.
Yeah, I'll use my create and destroy water to fill up whatever canteen I see that's low, the barrel that they're drinking out of. As a reserve, I'll fill back up the fountains with whatever I can.
A cheer
With
goes
whatever
up.
you can.
Vice is gonna hide in this tomb, back in the fetal position, and just start crying.
Fair.
Been a rough day.
Lulu's gonna kind of nestle up on top of Vice's head.
The power of friendship.
Vice, that was hardcore the way you vaporized that guy there at the end.
Stop it, Ned.
Walking over towards where Feria and Sultan are. What are they doing with the older Raven Guard?
So Feria has been trying to figure out what in the hell is going on exactly. And she asks, maybe if you could like try to trace some of the runes on one part of the helmet while she tries to lift up one side, and some of this and that.
Ned perks up. Do you say runes?
Yeah, anybody who would like to assist Feria in trying to figure out what in the hell is going on with this helmet, I need either an Arcana or a Religion, your choice.
After I'm done crying, can I help?
Sure.
Cool.
Yeah, Arcana and religion aren't my thing.
I'm busy
Yeah.
with Sarah.
Oh, for real?
How are things going with me and Sarah? That's what's the important thing.
Roll me a persuasion.
So, if runes help in any way outside of Arcana, let me know. Otherwise, I don't have a very good roll.
You don't.
But-
They really don't.
Okay.
Vargas is not successful. However, Vice is. And they're able to figure out that between the two of them puzzling it out, they realize that Feria knows a ritual that she thinks she can use to free the Grand Duke of the Helm. In order to make the ritual work, they're going to need the following things. They're going to need access to the Altar of Torm on the first floor of the High Hall, the one that you've already consecrated with holy water some hours ago. Somebody has to stand within 5 feet of the altar and recite a special prayer to Torm, at which point Feria volunteers herself. And she says also, we need a powerful symbol of courage and self-sacrifice in order to empower the ritual. I'm not so sure what we can do exactly, but maybe the Sword of the Unknown Hero. Maybe we can use that. Rhea cracks her neck and walks off to go and collect it.
The
Metal.
sword of the Hooby. What do you know?
If you
That
remember,
was-
when you
yeah,
went
that was-
downstairs into the catacombs, the very, very first
Yeah.
time, the very first room you ran into, you saw this tomb of this hero
Yep.
with her very, very old dead body that has never rotted or decayed, and lying next to it, her very, very slightly glowing sword. This was the person who saved Elturel from a red dragon, solo, once upon a time, but
Really?
died from the conflict.
I mean, Any one of us could have done that.
Sure, you roll enough 20s.
Versus
And we
enough
certainly
one.
have a great track record of doing that.
Yeah.
Tonight, especially.
I guess it's a good thing you didn't grab that sword earlier, huh, Francis?
Ain't that the truth?
I say that while I'm looking at Rozzy.
I thought maybe you forgot that it was me.
She's the one that actually.
Ray returns with the sword and says, "All right, whenever you're ready."
All right, let's go upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
I'll lead the way and look out there and see if there's anything.
There doesn't
Of
appear to
note.
be anything except the corpses that you left behind.
Gotcha.
And there's a lot of those. Vice. You killer, you.
This wasn't me.
Oh shoot, I forgot to move Feria.
I suppose while everyone's sitting up and getting ready, I'll take a post over here and hold an action that if I see any like devils or demons, I'll just fire off a level 2. What's it called? Actually, not level 1. Level 1 magic missile. There we go.
I'll also stand guard at the curtains here.
Varia, I just we had kind of a run-in before we got back here, and some of us have taken some damage. I don't suppose you could help with that before you do this.
Can she?
Uh,
I don't know, DM.
I can help with that. If I have the remaining spell slots. I
You
do.
can cast 3 cure wounds.
Yay!
She asked,
All
okay,
right.
where do you want them? Obviously, one of them is going to go to Vice.
Oh, thank you. But that's
Uh.
necrotic damage, and I only get that back after a long rest.
Uh,
Oh wait, only 20 of it is necrotic. My bad.
How about 9 points?
I'll take it.
Let's see.
let's go,
I
Rhea.
think
And,
Ned seems
Ned
needs one.
well, yeah, but I'm all self-sacrificing and stuff.
8. Remember, Fairy's got 1 more.
I think Rhea needs it better than anyone.
Alright.
I can also throw some healing around if people would like.
Francis and Rozzy are.
They're still looking a little worse for wear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Francis, because you keep running into line of fire, you will be getting the last level 3 spell I have. Cure Wounds.
26.
Holy cow!
I'd say on a scale of 1 to 58, I'm at like a 56. Feeling pretty damn good.
Nice.
And I'm gonna say Rozzy and Ned. You two will get my remaining 2 second level spell slots. Rozzy's and then that's Ned's.
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank
Righto.
you, Vice.
You're welcome. And I'm gonna hand Rhea my remaining healing potion.
She looks at it and looks at you and nods her head and quaffs it.
Stand around this here corner.
That's another 9 points for Rhea.
Damn, that was a good healing potion.
Yeah. Hard to get better than that.
It's that cleric juice.
Mm-mm.
No.
No.
No. I didn't.
Because
No,
then all
I
I'm
didn't-
thinking of is like you put a cleric, you like use that thing that you used to juice orange, and you just push a
Yeah.
cleric onto it.
I
You
was
spin
thinking
it a
more like you
bunch.
twist a
I was
cleric
thinking-
like a rag.
See, I was thinking a juicer where you put it in and you gotta push it down with like a press thing.
Who ordered the cleric Jamba Juice?
I hate it.
And that is something that
Oh,
they would really
keywords,
enjoy serving in
airport.
hell.
Likely yes.
Yeah, I went in a different direction with that, but I'm glad. Yeah, no.
Who wants? Who ordered the cleric smoothie? 2 shots of wheatgrass,
Jay, I did too, but I was
With
not going to
oat
say
milk?
anything.
oat milk froth on the
No,
top.
wheatgrass comes in the druid smoothie.
That's right. Cleric smoothie is blended with holy water.
Alright. The ritual begins. Feria begins to enchant a prayer, and it resounds throughout the halls. As she does so, the sword begins to glow very brightly, and Duke Ravengard... where did he go now? I'm sure I brought him up to this floor.
Shit, we left him in the catacombs.
I knew I was forgetting something.
Laid out here on this altar. Rhea holds the sword in contact with the helm of Torm's sight, and as Feria begins to chant this prayer, the sword begins to glow. And a rush of energy, like lightning bolts, sweep out from the sword. So Rhea needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
How much longer do you got, Jay?
Like a minute.
And he manages. Or she manages, sorry. As that happens, however...
Gyarados pops out of the curtains.
Two very brightly glowing demonic spirits appear out of thin air and begin to move towards Feria and Rhea.
Does my held action just pop off now?
Sure.
Neato. Alright. Oh, here we go. Magic missile. Pop. Pop. And pop. So I guess I'll be firing at this one.
Yeah, very bright bolts of energy smack this spirit, and its light source dims every time, but its glow hasn't quite gone out.
Okay.
At this
Cool.
point, the spirits attempt to consume the life forces of Feria and Rhea. She has no bonus to this, so this is just a straight d20.
No bones.
Uh-oh. 50-50 shot that she dies. She dies.
What?
Hush, Frankie.
Feria
You don't
falls
know.
over and dies.
Oh,
The
why'd
demonic
you have to
spirit
give him that
rips
idea?
her soul from her body, and her body falls to the ground like an empty husk.
But running out from behind the curtain
Is a stowaway who begins to take over the chanting of the prayer.
Couldn't stay away from me. That's what it was.
The other demonic
15
spirit
hours.
tries to consume Rhea's life force, but she manages to hang on. And at that point, both of these spirits turn invisible. At that point, I need everyone to roll initiative.
Wow.
9. Rozzy didn't click on her token.
I thought I did.
It's weird,
Sorry.
Vargas. We're at the front of the line.
All right. What
And
happened?
Initiative, please. 7.
so DM, I'm
Yes.
going to paste this in. This is in the description of the shield.
Yes.
True sight. So, but it doesn't give me true sight.
Correct.
It has true, so it would have to tell me where it is.
Right in front of you, Ned. 5 feet to your east. Right in front of you.
Excellent.
And we're going to start this combat off at the top of the round with Vice.
Are we continuing?
Excellent question.
I mean, yeah, you know what to do with my character if you want to go on. So, yeah, I wish you all
Gotta
luck.
Basically, all you can do is cast Firebolt at this point, right?
Pretty
I don't think we
much
should-
that.
I don't think we should finish it without doing it.
I think if we're going to start this without our wizard, we should maybe put it off till next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's smart.
All right. Then in that case, everybody watching at home, we are Crit Cats. Thank you for watching. Make sure you check us out on our social media, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. And if you look in Twitch chat right now, you can get a link to our Discord server and come out and play some games with us. Up until this point, the party has been through a whole lot of shit. But starting next session, they're going to leave the relative safety of the city of El Terrell and move into Avernus proper. So, you ain't seen nothing yet. Shit is about to really hit the fan. Tune in next week to see what happens. Crit Cats out!
Bye!